Greetings, media personality. I have a secret story from Scoop.
Good old Scoop with his writing and reporting and moxie. Much thanks to you for delivering this to me.
I have Scoop's expose on the jungle.
Perfect. Let's have a look now. What the blue Billy? All this says is jingle jangle jungle green. Looks like old Scoop's gone clock tower on me. I can't rely on him anymore.
Greetings, soldier. Look upon these giant teeth which I present to you.
Wow, I can't believe you just carry those around. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to get back to standing here and sporadically shooting at nothing.
Let's see. What should I take? Oh, important-looking orders. Those'll fetch a nice price. Money's always good.
Greetings, employee of the military.
Seeing as how I'm the captain of a battleship, you can call me a captain.
Ahoy! And you can call me DeathSpank.
Oh, yes, the hero to the downtrodden. We've heard of your relationship with downtrodden people everywhere. Now, this is slightly embarrassing, but my ship is about to run out of oil.
Say no more. I'll get that black gold for you.
Splendid. I think the Eisenbein residence just north of Lebeau-Cookell has a few barrels of oil.
Greetings, salt of the earth, farmer. I have your donkey dung.
Woo-wee! This is the perfect texture and will grow dang good crops. We are now entering phase 2 of this farming operation. I needs more manure, but this manure need to be of the exotic type. Only with prehistoric dinosaur dung can we advance my crops.
If dinosaurs aren't extinct now, they will be soon. Greetings, Grim Exterminator. I found the Jungle of the Lost and have also defeated the Green Queen.
Great work, DeathSpank. Now, there are a couple more Queen Greens, so ready yourself for more mating glands. Desert Plains. Whistle.
Greens are a disease, and I'm the cure. Or at least a reasonable immunization. Some sort of magical barrier is preventing me from touching this. Some sort of magical barrier is preventing me from touching this. This lock has a circle, a zigzag, and a teardrop on it. Greetings, wealthy citizen. I am... Oh, it's Rich Cabin.
Hello, friend of the rich.
What can I do for you, citizen?
You see, I have an ongoing competition with my arch nemesis, Derek Oil. I was featured in this magazine as the richest man in the land. And now it's time to savor Derek Oil's jealousy. If you happen to stumble across the swine, give him this magazine for me.
Sure, I'll deliver your magazine, Rich Cabin.
Haha, if I could frame this moment, I would.
Greetings, Spelunker.
Please enter that infested cave over there and retrieve a crystal sample for me.
Greetings, Spelunker.
Do you have any crystal samples for me yet?
Indeed. A dark forest crystal.
Sweet! See you at the next cave.
The lost and found is empty.
This is the statue of Walter the Clairvoyant. Walter always knew exactly what was going to happen to every man, woman, and child. Who they would marry, when they would die, and how they would spend their mundane lives. So, the villagers came to him, inquired about such things, and left with greater peace of mind. That is, until they began to hear things they did not want to hear. Stories of bloodshed, adultery, and the end of friendships. Failing to realize that such things would have happened regardless of Walter's predictions, the villagers gathered an angry mob late one evening and lynched poor Walter to death. Walter, of course, knew this was going to happen and was therefore prepared. So he braced himself for the inevitable with a smile on his lips. The villagers, on the other hand, spent the rest of their lives shrouded in perpetual confusion. This is the statue of Beatrice the Attractive. Beatrice was the most beautiful of all the gods and goddesses, and every man and woman on earth reveled in her magnetic charm. To celebrate Beatrice's beauty, a group of villagers built a statue in her honor. For 9 years, they slaved away at it, using only the finest materials. Finally, it was time for the grand unveiling. As soon as the cover was removed, an unearthly wail sounded from the sky. Beatrice, as it turned out, was not pleased with her statue. The villagers had made her nose just a little bit crooked. Sure, it was only a tiny mistake, but it was enough of a mistake for Beatrice to keel over and die of shock, thus forcing humans to search for beauty elsewhere for the remainder of eternity. This is the statue of Susan the Melodious. Susan had the sweetest, most beautiful singing voice in existence. It was so beautiful that it made flowers bloom and birds twitter happily, and all the villagers loved it. That is, until a traveling rock and roll band came to the village and instilled in its inhabitants a desire for louder, harsher music. So, they built guitars and drums and made noise with them all the livelong day. Susan, in the meantime, found herself forced to sing louder and louder to compensate for the noise, until one day she lost her voice. When this happened, the flowers stopped blooming and the birds stopped twittering, and without her previous sense of purpose, Susan withered away and died. The villagers unfortunately didn't notice because they were too busy banging heads in the mosh pit. This is the statue of Lucy the Charitable. Lucy was a goddess so generous that she'd give anything she owned to anyone who asked. Food, clothes, widgets, you name it. She soon became known throughout her home village as the Mother of the Poor. Later on, however, word traveled about her superhuman generosity, And soon, people from other villages began to travel to her home and ask for stuff. Of course, she could never say no. Eventually, the poor had taken so much from Lucy that she no longer had anything left to give. Hungry as they were, they began to eat her alive. Yes, even the bones. The poor then realized that without Lucy's generosity, they would have to either learn to fend for themselves or starve to death. Naturally, they starved to death. This is the statue of Albert the Powerful. Albert's superhuman strength was a much sought-after commodity to humans. Whenever something heavy required lifting, a boulder, a tree, a house, even a mountain, Albert would do so without question. One day, a group of villagers decided to ask Albert for a special favor. They were cold, so they wished for him to move the earth closer to the sun. Naturally, Albert obliged. As it turned out, the earth was heavier than anything Albert had lifted before. And this made him immediately collapse of exhaustion and die. Hence, from this day forward, humans had no choice but to live with their physical weaknesses.
Greetings, monk. What exactly are you guarding, monk?
This is the Mother Mary Josephine Teresa, Henrietta Maria Catalina Alexandra, Melina Georgina Patricia Lolita, Armada Ramada Piranha Gonorrhea, Margarita Senorita Ballerina, Bacteria Cafeteria, etc., etc., Sanctuary for the Wounded.
Sanctuary? Finally, the wounded have a protected habitat to call their own.
We tend to the gravely injured. We do not breed them.
Who is this Mary Josephine whatever person you mentioned?
She has the kindest eyes and warmest heart. Even her kidneys are radiant. She has dedicated her life to helping those in need and providing a positive societal influence.
Let me through. I have business with your leader.
Visitors are not permitted inside the sanctuary.
But I am DeathSpank, hero to the downtrodden.
Only those gravely injured and near death may enter.
Why don't you step aside and let me in?
Only those gravely injured and near death may enter.
Why don't you step aside?
Only the...
I should...
Peace be with you. Halt! The sanctuary is off limits to anyone who isn't near death. By the gracious gravy of heaven, you're wounded! Quick, you must come inside so that we may tend to you.
I don't ever want to have to tell you two again. You are not to walk on the grass with bare feet.
With all due respect, Reverend Mother,
For the love of all that is holy, what part of it disrupts the pH balance don't you understand?
But,
We apologize, oh compassionate one. It won't happen again.
See that it doesn't, because next time there will be eternal pain and torment involved. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have yoga exercises to attend to.
I took the road less traveled, and so did all of my friends. I don't know, Brother Darren. I'm still not entirely comfortable with the idea.
oh, don't be such a coward, Brother Dennis. The greater shame would be to waste such a lovely day sweltering in these robes.
Greetings, holy men. Trouble in paradise, I see.
I was merely suggesting to Brother Dennis here that we go for a short, unrobed swim in the lake, considering that it is indeed a very hot day and all.
And I was suggesting to Brother Darren that such a notion would be entirely inappropriate. We, men of the cloth, are obligated to conduct ourselves with modesty and dignity.
But it's not like anyone's going to see us.
The gods and goddesses can always see us, and believe me, we've nothing worth seeing.
A skinny dip in the lake does sound like fun.
See, Brother Dennis? It's not just me.
What is this world coming to? Have you no shame at all?
There's no need to be so uptight about nudity. Well, you know, the gods and goddesses made you that way. So what's the big deal?
Exactly my point. We're recommuning with nature.
That is a valid point, but I still do feel a strong sense of discomfort with the idea.
Is swimming really less comfortable than just standing here?
What do you mean?
Think of it this way. Would you rather feel the cool, pleasant embrace of water all around you? Or would you rather stand out here in the scorching sun in those heavy robes?
Well,
You are starting to smell somewhat offensive.
fine. I'll go.
Last one in is a logical thinker.
Our gentle and pious mother, what is the sound of one castanet clicking? The gods and goddesses are in all of us, and all of us are gods and goddesses. Psst, don't tell anyone, but I'm not wearing any underwear. I took the road less traveled, and so did all of my friends.
Greetings, monk. I need to see that Mother Maria etc. lady. What do I need to do to get an appointment with her?
Well, just give me a minute, and I'll check for you.
Greetings again, male nurse. Behold, all the healing you could ever need.
I don't think you understand the scale of the problem, but thanks, hero.
Greetings again, uptight librarian.
Shush!
Tell me of your book palace, librarian.
This is a municipal library, and I am Ms. Tome, the head bibliothecary. Here you'll find a medley of ponderous volumes awaiting young, eager minds.
Volumes, you say? Fascinating.
Books. You have been to a library before, haven't you?
Nah, but I read about them on the internet. Why is it so quiet in here?
It is quiet because it is a library, and because I insist.
Don't you think this place would be more fun with a karaoke machine?
Sir, this is a library. Fun is strictly out of the question. Joviality is the gateway to chaos. Silence must be observed at all costs.
Which of these books have the best naughty bits?
There is no tasteless garbage on these shelves. I saw to it personally.
Do you have that kind of authority?
As a representative of the public trust, it is my duty to protect the children from obscene thoughts. Such poisonous weeds must be plucked before the garden is salted with impropriety.
What did you do with the smutty books? Burn them?
The liberal elitists have managed to elicit a ban on all book burnings. If it were up to me, I'd burn that smut with the rest of the trash. I'd burn the little bastards until they cried for mercy that will never come. Sir, the other patrons would appreciate it if you could keep your volume down.
Wow, crazy much?
I'm not crazy. Don't ever call me crazy. I just... Sometimes I lose control of myself when I get worked up. That's why the silence is good. It keeps me calm. Bad things happen when I lose control. Bad things have happened.
You kind of scare me.
Don't be silly. My therapist says I'm not dangerous anymore.
Anymore?
She tells me every day that I'm practically normal.
Practically?
One never truly recovers from a psychoanalytical, post-stress, hybrid, somatical neuron disorder.
I think I'm gonna stop getting to know you now. I'm just gonna go browse for a while.
Well, do it quietly, or else. Ah, I see you found a book to check out. Good. You are never too old to learn how to read. You should bring that over to me if you wish to return it.
Greetings again!
Shush!
How do I return books?
Give me the books you wish to return, and I'll do the rest.
If
only... Are you returning a book?
It did not meet my high standards for literature. I don't think she wants that.
Hello there, DeathSpank.
Whoa! Greetings, talking object.
Do you have a problem with me having human-like qualities?
Not at all. It's actually quite quaint.
Oh, in that case, if you throw a wishing coin into me, I'll reward you with something special.
Wishing coins, you say? I'll keep an eye out. Greetings, oddly familiar demon witch.
What do you want?
I have a delivery for you from Farmer Blisbane.
Ah, excellent. Then you may speak.
Farmer Blisbane needs a magical ward to deal with some undead commanders on his land.
Well, he certainly was wise to send such lovely thigh bones as a gift. I will help, but I require some special ingredients to create the ward.
Never fear, witch. I'll fetch your ingredients.
Very well. I need the goo from red aliens. Then I need several barrelope droppings. And finally, I need the remains from inside the tomb of the unknown ghoul slayer. To enter his tomb, you'll need to be carrying this sigil. Trust me, you wouldn't want to try opening that tomb without it. Now go, find me these things.
Greetings, odd little foreigner.
Greetings, DeathSpank, intergalactic hero.
Why, it's friendly green alien. I almost didn't recognize you without your parasites. Are you having engine trouble again?
Correct your assessment is, DeathSpank. Responsible evil red aliens are for our current immobilized status. Parts they took from our interstellar travel device without proper authorization. Red aliens hate green aliens, they do.
Curse those alien racists! No one steals from DeathSpank's little green alien buddies. Wait here, friend. It's time for space justice. An enemy's health and level is displayed over their head, telling me of their killability. Greetings again, friendly green alien. Here are your spaceship parts.
Hope the mighty DeathSpank has again.
Hey, anything for an old friend. Greetings, oddly familiar demon witch. Here is the red alien goo.
Good. Return to me when you have the other ingredients.
Greetings, oddly familiar demon witch. Here are the remains from the tomb of the unknown ghoul slayer.
Excellent. Return to me when you have the other ingredients.
Greetings, Ms. Talking Well. I have a wishing coin for your eating pleasure.
Yummy. Come back anytime you have a wishing coin.
Greetings, Dr. Eisenbein. Your daughter Lucy sent me to find you.
You know my daughter? Thank heaven she's still alive. If my daughter trusts you, so can I. I built these robots, but now they've turned against me. Inevitable, I guess. You see, I used evil wiring. It's much cheaper than good wiring, you see. Anyhow, they trapped me in this cage and only a punch card will unlock the door.
Leave it to me. I'll punch the cards permanently.
Just bring me the punch card, knucklehead.
Greetings, Dr. Eisenbein. I present to you one punch card.
My thanks to you, hero. Listen, the Tricor 7 controls all these robots and must be destroyed. Here are the blueprints for the Tricor 7. My daughter Lucy needs to see them immediately. I'd deliver them myself, but I need to reformat this punch card to open the door first.
Consider the plans already delivered, except that I haven't done it yet. Greetings, Lucy Eisenbein. I found your father. He wanted me to deliver these plans to you.
Thank you so much.
Looking over the plans. Aha! I think I understand the Tricor 7's weakness. But I'll need a scan of a Mark 7 robot to program the control crystal.
A scan? That's all? That's a piece of adventuring cake.
Here is the scanner you'll have to use. You must go west to Wotan's factory to find a Mark 7 robot and then scan it. Then collect the printout and return it to me.
An enemy's health and level is displayed.
Halt! Don't move! You may not pass! Not until you've done what I ask.
Greetings, oversized leprechaun.
Call me Mr. Frank Triangle. Your knees be on. For I am the king of the leprechaun.
Excuse me, you're kind of standing in my way. Can I get through?
A riddle you must answer. An answer you must get right. And then you may pass, having proven you're bright.
All right, what's the riddle?
2 trains leave the station at the same time and place. In the same direction, on parallel tracks, they do race. Going 45 miles an hour, that's train A. Train B, at 10 miles an hour, is well on its way. But train B is not a train, it's a monorail. And after 10 minutes, the monorail does fail. One on time, the other collapsed. How far apart after an hour elapsed?
Was the monorail's failure electrical or conductor error?
That's absolutely wrong!
Isn't there supposed to be a bridge here?
A magical bridge, one in my control. As long as I still have life in my soul.
Just let me cross.
A riddle you must answer. An answer you must get right. It takes more than brawn. With your mind you must fight.
How many people have answered your riddles correctly?
Ha! None have been deemed worthy by my little test. Not one real challenge to my genius possessed.
Somebody has a superiority complex.
Proof is not needed. My superiority apropos. But I still seek validation, for my self-esteem's a bit low.
Say, what's on the other side of this river?
Broken promises and empty dreams, other gobbledygook.
Really?
I actually have no idea. I never bothered to look.
What the hell are you?
I am Mr. Frank Triangle, the crowned leprechaun king. Logic and words are my specialties, among other things.
Are all these little gnome things yours?
Leprechauns, you fool! Do they look like gnomes? Gnomes do not bite, claw, or kill. They just pout in their homes.
Well, I think your whatevers are adorable.
Adorable like hell! You must surely be kidding. These vicious bastards will kill at my bidding.
Those little things couldn't kill time, much less a person.
You doubt me? Your belief is unwilling? Each of these monsters is hatched for killing. With teeth that tear and claws that bite. Each a little warrior, each born to fight.
Did you say hatched? Where do you leprechauns come from?
Eggs.
That's it? No stupid rhymes? Just eggs?
I don't want to talk about it.
That was hard. Can I try another riddle?
This one's simple, do not fear. What comes twice in a week but once in a year?
Tuesday.
Try again.
Let me take another stab at that riddle thing.
Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear. Fuzzy Wuzzy had no hair. Fuzzy Wuzzy wasn't very fuzzy, was he?
If we are talking about the Sri Lankan sloth bear, he was.
I'd say try again, but you'll just be wrong again.
Okay, one more riddle.
What begins with the letter F and ends with a U, a C, and a K? Here's a hint. Family values you cannot betray.
Fire truck!
Nope.
Okay, one more riddle.
Pronounced as one letter and written with 3. 2 letters there are, and 2 only in me. I'm double, I'm single, I'm black, blue, and grey. I'm red from both ends and the same either way. What am I, smart guy?
A turtle with a glandular problem.
That's absolutely wrong!
Okay, one more riddle.
Perhaps an easy one to your mind I must cater. How do you know when an orc has been inside your refrigerator?
Footprints in the peanut butter.
Nope.
Okay, one more riddle.
What gets drier and drier the more it gets wet? The answer may be easy, but it you won't get.
A duck.
Incorrect.
Okay, one more riddle.
How is a raven like a writing desk? This I must know. If you know the answer, your work must you show.
Because Edgar Allan Poe wrote on both.
Incorrect.
Okay, one more riddle.
I can tap dance quite nicely, but I have no legs. What could I be, I wonder? The question begs.
Ha ha! A pair of wind-up tap shoes.
Wrong!
Okay, one more riddle.
Weight in my belly, trees on my back. Nails in my ribs, feet do I lack. What am I, smart guy?
A rudimentary lathe of some sort.
Incorrect.
Okay, one more riddle.
If fishes were wishes and wishes were dishes, how many fish would it take to wish on a dish?
3.1415 92653 897932384, etc.
I'd say try again, but you'll just be wrong again.
Okay, one more riddle.
This one's a breeze, so go right to town. What 17-letter word reads the same as when read upside down?
Carboxypeptidases.
Exactly how far in school did you get before dropping out?
Okay, one more riddle.
Around my neck is my favorite locket. But my question to you is, what's in my pocket?
Your keys and some loose change.
That's absolutely wrong!
Okay, one more riddle.
What starts on 4 legs and then walks on 2 and ends up on 3 to admire the view?
A man.
Exactly how far in school did you get before dropping out?
Okay, one more riddle.
This you won't get, but let's go through the motion. What kind of stones can't be found in the ocean?
Jagger and Richards.
I laugh like a schoolgirl at your incompetence.
Okay, one more riddle.
This one is obvious, though care you must take. What do you call a man with no arms or legs who floats in a lake?
Gator food.
Nope.
Okay, one more riddle.
A famous mathematician had a strange proof. A to the nth plus b to the nth equals c to the nth for n more than 2. Positive integers satisfy? Definitely not true. Now your turn to solve. I'm sure you'll come through.
Integer? Is that French?
Try again.
Okay, one more riddle.
If you have 2 ducks in front and a duck not far behind, you pick up the middle duck. What color do you find?
Green and varying shades of brown.
That's absolutely wrong!
Okay, one more riddle.
If you answer this, I'll give you $1. What would you say is my favorite color?
Blue. No, green.
I'd say try again, but you'll just be wrong again.
Okay, one more riddle.
Here's a riddle. It's an easy one I've found. What kind of thing is black and white and red all around?
A sunburned penguin.
I laugh like a schoolgirl at your incompetence.
Okay, one more riddle.
If you have 2 ducks in front and a duck not far behind, you pick up the middle duck. What color do you find?
Yellow.
You can't get the answer by guessing.
Okay.
Around my neck is but my question to you...
You're in...
Not even...
Okay.
Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear. Fuzz... Try again.
Okay.
What starts on 4 legs and ends up...
Yum.
I'd say try again.
Okay.
Weight in my belly, tree... What am... That's wrong.
Oh.
Pronounced as 1 letter. 2 letters there are. I'm double. I'm red. What am I?
A turtle.
Wrong.
Oh.
This one's a WhatsApp.
straight.
Exactly how far in...
Okay.
A famous mathematician. A to the... Pause. Now you... I laugh like a...
Okay.
What get the answer maybe E?
You agree?
Exactly how far in...
Okay.
This one's simple. What comes twice in a week? Not even...
Okay.
Here's a riddle. What kind of thing is black and what... I'd say try again.
Okay.
If you answer this, what would you say is my... Try again.
Okay.
If it... How many... In...
Okay.
How is it... If you know...
Damn.
I'd say try...
Okay.
What begins with... Here's a...
Fuck.
No.
Okay.
Perhaps an easy one. How do you know when an or...
Is from...
I'd say try again.
Okay.
This one is obvious. What do you call a man with... Wrong!
Okay.
This you won't get. What kind of stone? Try...
Okay.
I can... What could I be?
Jim.
No.
Okay.
This one's simple. What comes twice in a week? That's up. Wrong.
Okay.
Fuzzy was... Fuzzy... Fuzzy...
Deathy Spanky cannot lie. Deathy Spanky says you die.
Uh-oh. I don't like the way your eyes twitch. All right. Let's fight, you son of a...
It's locked. It's locked.